Ever get bumped off a flight or all flights? A lot of people now stranded after a budget airline called WOW shut down the whole dang operation. No warning at all. Just a message to try to book with other airlines. It had some pretty bad money problems, this WOW airline, and couldn't keep things up and running. And passengers who were standing in terminals waiting for it to take off then learned they couldn't go. Were like, wow! Wasn't funny to them, though. Trace Gallagher with the rest of it. Hey, Trace.
Yeah, and with good reason they were mad, Shep, because it appears WOW was selling tickets right up until the airline collapsed. So even those passengers with travel insurance may not get a refund because half of travel insurance policies don't cover airlines that go bankrupt, don't you know? And here are the numbers. WOW has 11 airplanes in its fleet. Today they had 29 scheduled flights with 2,700 passengers. Those people, many of them Americans, are now stranded in places like Iceland and Berlin. Watch.
I get a message saying flight canceled, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and some lady at a desk tells me they just went bankrupt.
I had to cancel my doctor's appointment, and I still have to get in touch with people at work saying that I won't be able to make it because not only was the flight canceled, the airline was canceled.
So other airlines are now helping WOW passengers by offering standby opportunities and some discount fares. They include Iceland Air, EasyJet, Norwegian, Wizz Air, and XL Airways. As for refunds, it really kind of depends on who your credit card company is. Shep.
I never heard of Wizz Air. Anyway, explain how this happened. Do we know? What do we know?
Well, the chairman and founder of WOW Air, his name is Scully Mogensen, had reportedly been working for months to save the airline that he founded back in 2011. And as late as this week, bondholders agreed to convert debt into equity and proposed a $160 million turnaround plan. But then the companies that leased the airplanes, they pulled the plug because entering the high season, they wanted their planes with more financially stable air carriers. In a letter to employees, the chairman of WOW said in part, quoting here, "I will never be able to forgive myself for not taking action earlier." So you have 2,700 passengers that do not have flights, but now you have 1,000 employees that do not have jobs. And we should mention this is the 8th European airline to go bankrupt since last summer, mostly because of rising fuel prices and a continent-wide fare war that is driving ticket prices way down. Shep.
Wow, Trace Gallagher, thank you.